Good afternoon, everyone. This is my second time to do this because I keep getting the lighting wrong. Try again. I could not tolerate watching that lighting flicker in my last broadcast. So I'm doing it again. I'm using a wonderful tool called StreamYard. For those of you who are not familiar, I learned about it through Gina Carr and my other friend, Robbie Tangri, talked more about it. So I'm just trying to adjust everything and I will make the light better and better. Try again. Today is day 6 of the video challenge. I'm going to be shorter compared to what I just live and recorded before because you don't need to listen to me for those who keep listening another time today. But if you choose to, I appreciate that. Anyway, it takes courage to live. And Seneca, the great Roman philosopher, said, sometimes the act of living is courage. And I could not agree with him more. We have a society that has abundance, and yet many people are despaired of what's going on. They have much despair, should I say, futility. They're depressed. But even before these crises around the coronavirus and the horrible, needless killing of George Floyd, prior to that, people were also feeling at times like, what's it all about? This life is over at a certain age. I say no. I say absolutely not. Suicide has increased markedly over the last several years. Adolescents, older men, women they found between 2000 and 2009 in the Caucasian population, 44 to 64 increased 60%. Unlike the Asian, Latino, and Black communities, I say it's because they are much more connected with their family and their friends and their community. We see that less, unfortunately, in the Caucasian community, less children, more transients. The researchers were baffled, however. They did not say that. They said substance abuse, disappointment in life, financial ruin. They really could not pinpoint one particular variable, but I do believe purpose and connection. And I talk about this a lot in my podcast, Tap Into the Power of You, where I invite people who can inspire and have also gotten stuck, but they keep going over 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Have I had anyone over 80 yet? Yes, I have. Bernie Siegel. I talk about this because Anthony Bourdain and Kate Spade a few years ago committed suicide within, I think, a week or two of each other. Everybody was quite taken aback. These famous, wealthy, appeared to have it all people did not. And it frightened some of us in the mental health community because if they don't feel satisfied with their lives, what about the rest of us? And a lovely client of mine came in to see me indicating that she had a family friend of her parents, actually, who appeared to have it all. Not acquiring that level of fame, but a lovely family, husband with a business she helped out in, a nice church community. And she was depressed, and quite obviously it ended up later on we found out she was quite mentally ill, but she took her life in a horrible way. I guess there's never a good way, but one that was visible to her own parents. And that was a most disturbing matter. My lovely client, who, like many of us, just have life issues around life, communication, relationships, was quite distraught, but not in any way suicidal. But I'll never forget when she left, I said, now the rest of us have to go on living. So as you think about these times that are difficult, you have to remind yourself that those feelings of despair, although they may linger, they also can retreat as quick as they come on, with hope, with a positive attitude, and a recognition that nothing stays the same. It can transform your mindset by thinking that way. Nothing truly stays the same. This coronavirus, this too shall pass. When? I don't know. Hopefully the country will begin to heal. I'm hopeful, and begin to try to have better relationships again, regardless of people's skin color, sexual orientation, religious belief, political belief. Let's hope. In the meantime, put one foot in front of the other. That takes courage. Every day is truly one you get up and say, what's next? Let's make it, as I said before, it can either be a chore, it can be a challenge that you can embrace. Have a lovely day. I'm praying the lighting is right on this one, or at least closer. And I'll see you tomorrow. In the meantime, darlenecorbett.com is my website. Tap into the Power of You is my podcast. And Unity Radio 97.9 FM, Worcester, Massachusetts. Melody Beach and I, fabulous Melody Beach. We'll be talking about connections and how they count. Have a lovely day. Bye for now. And thank you for your patience.